Baba used this word Nirsankalp, and in Bhakti, which literally translated means no thoughts. And in Bhakti, they say that real meditation is when there are no thoughts. And in Baba's definitions, Baba would say that it's your pure thoughts that lead to the connection with God. And then when there is that connection with God, then in that stage, the mind is quiet and it's more in the experience rather than thinking. There's a difference between thinking, I'm a peaceful soul, and actually feeling, I am peace. And of course, at that time you are soul conscious, you are in Baba's presence. So you can see that Bhakti has taken up that final stage of being free from thoughts, but then, of course, they haven't explained the pathway to be able to get there, which is why it's so difficult for Bhagats. And for Baba's children, it becomes easy rajayoga, because Baba explains step 1, step 2, step 3, and so on. If you're thinking about service, is that yoga? Well, that's pretty clear. So I have to go even beyond thoughts of service. Yes, when I'm churning Baba's knowledge, that is definitely bringing me closer to that stage of relationship with God and that deep connection with God, but not thoughts of service. And those pure thoughts of Gyan, the churning, is going to lead me to the stage where there is that pure state of silence and just simply the experience. So, Nirsankalp, this word, creates a little bit of confusion sometimes, but Mama would say, have a plain intellect. You're making lots of plans, but have a plain intellect. She would use these English terms. So the planning and the churning of plans, separate subject, but plain, that stage in which there's pure silence and the connection with God, that's where I receive God's touchings, that's where I receive God's power, that's how my past sins get absolved and the soul gets purified. So, Nirsankalp through the day, good thoughts, but that's fine and it's going to lead to good karma. Baba also said, when there's soul consciousness, then there's going to be good karma. No soul consciousness, and there's always going to be a trace of something, something, something. And so the very simple way for purification, first step soul consciousness, second step God consciousness. So I'm safe from any other influences, even of my own sanskars. And so watching the mind, Baba said, you have to have a lot of caution. And so watching the mind and seeing where it's going and what it's doing is that inner effort that Baba wants us to have. And the reality that if I am having that inner effort, then the proof of this, the transformation that is visible. Transformation doesn't get hidden. Transformation is visible through my actions, through my words, through my face. Everything shows how much transformation there is. The interrelationships, that also reveals transformation. So I'm sure that there's more for you to reflect on and churn. But sharing just a few thoughts to move us in that direction.